Hello and welcome. I am Nicole Arrington coming to you from Helena, Montana with Big Sky Cards. And today I have a gorgeous card to show you with the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle set. And I have put the stamp set in the other room but I still have the dies. Silly me. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. And what I've got is some crushed curry cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5. I will go ahead and fold it in half. And then I've got some Granny Apple Green that I embossed with the new Greenery Embossing folders, and they're little 3-inch embossing folders. They're really cute, really sweet, and they do allow you to these ones are good for the little mini embossing machine. And so with some early espresso cardstock, I'm going to adhere this. So this is 3 by 5.5. And then I just have some little 1/2-inch strips of early espresso. Because I have plenty of these running around in my craft room. And I will go ahead and adhere that to that. And then I got a little bit extra, oops, wrong scissors, that I will snip off. And on this side, snip, snip, and then I will go ahead and add some liquid glue. If you have been watching my videos, you know that my little glue bottle is just one that I have purchased somewhere for that fine tip. But I just fill it with the liquid glue that Stampin' Up does sell. And then I don't want to do anything else yet. So I've got all these pieces that I went ahead and pre-die cut for this video. And we are going to use them, but before we get there, I need to stamp the flower image and then die cut it out. Crushed curry. So I'm going to stamp color on color, but it's just to give it a little bit more texture. And I want my Stampin' pad. Oh, there it is. So this is just like a foam pad I have, so that when you're using these acrylic stamps, you just get a nice clean stamp. Okay, so see that's come out really nice. And then I'm going to use the Stampin' sponge. Clean that off, close my ink pad before I stick my finger in it and then get it everywhere. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this die and I'm going to line it up. I'm not sure how it lines up actually yet, but I'm going to get it lined up, and then I am going to cut it out. Ooh, that looks like it lines up there. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I will be back with that cut out. Alright, I am back, magic. And I have run that through my die machine, so I'll set it over there. And then I've got my pretty little sunflower. And this is just one of those tricks that I use. You can use Post-its or washi tape, and don't use sticker, but use a little bit of washi tape to hold your die in place. I know there's precision mats, but I always get really frustrated because the magnetic precisions always seem to jump around on me and they just don't hold still. And the best thing I have found is just using a little bit of washi tape. I can reuse it, blah blah blah, everything, and everybody's happy and nobody's frustrated. And Stampin' Up! Is not carrying it anymore, but you can get them washi tape at any craft store, and the cheaper the stuff is, really kind of the better it is. I was looking for my little adhesive mat. Sorry, I'm just grabbing it. It's on the other side of the room. Alright, so Stampin' Up! Also sells a little acrylic pad, but I've got a larger one. And what is beautiful about it is that you can put all sorts of glue on these and it rubs right on off everything else. I was looking for my little cheater here, which I can't find. My little sponge. That'll work. And what I'm going to do on here is I'm going to take a sponge that has been dedicated just for glue, and all I'm going to do is squeeze just, oh, that might be even too much. Squeeze just a little bit out on my little silicone mat, and then just lightly daub it all over. And this just nice and easily covers, oops, my die piece with all those little intricate pieces. I mean, it just smoothly covers it, and then it just allows me to perfectly put that on, and now I have absolutely no problems. And that glue will just dry off, and you can just rub it right on off those pads. It's amazing. Alright, so the next thing I've got is I've got some little squares. One's an early espresso that is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then this will be 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I'm going to glue this on like so. It's not going to be centered on my, so I'm just going to kind of put a little bit here. Normally you would put it on the other item, but I was being a little weird there. Okay, so I've got that on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off this excess. And actually I think I want, maybe well, this glue's so good it's already glued. Alright. Alright. There we go. Okay. So again, my scissors that I put somewhere, I'll just come over here and just snip it off. And snip. And then I just get a little bit of that sunflower. It's really sweet and pretty. I'm going to take this. Don't tell me I got a little. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to put it on here. Then I've got some of the leaves that I have die cut out in gold, from the gold. And then I also have some of these wheats that I die cut out in So Saffron and Early Espresso that I will just kind of tuck under. This is another one that you could use that sponge technique I showed you for all those little delicate pieces. And I just put it all away, so guess what? We're going to do what we've got. And then, actually I'm probably going to just snip these down here so I don't have as much to tuck under. But we're going to get a tuck. Gonna tuck, maybe, oops, let's get another snip. And then, maybe I don't want that one. And then that will go like that. Okay. So, get some glue on this. So this is one of the reasons why I do use this fine tip, because it does allow me to do this without having to get out that sponge, although the sponge is way easier. Way easier. And then just a little bit of glue to tuck those under. And I got a double. Okay. And then, as well, to kind of match my little gold pieces, I've got that. And then, to finish it off, we will glue the back. And pop it on like so. And then, depending on what you want this for, you can stamp the inside with the appropriate sentiment. I personally leave a lot of my cards blank so that when the time comes, I can quickly pull out the happy birthday, put it in there, the thinking of you, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going to do, is I will leave this and I'll put it in my card pile and have a perfect card ready to go. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It'd be much appreciated if you can give me a thumbs up. As well as, if you would like any of these things, please use the link provided below to my online store, which would help me tremendously continue to bring these fun, exciting cards. In addition, if you have any questions or would like to leave some comments, please do. And check out my website, where you can find cards like this in the card kits section, all ready to go for you. And in addition, if you want to email me, my email is bigskycardsnicole@gmail.com if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Happy stamping. Bye.